Hi there, I'm Tempest Wear, and I love shirts. I wear them all the time, I wear them every day. I wear them when I go to sleep, I wear them when I go outside and talk to people. One of the great things about shirts is that you can use them to express yourself. Sometimes there's shirts that I'd like to get that you can't buy in a store. So what you gotta do is you gotta custom print it. You gotta design your picture or find the picture somewhere and then get that custom printed, online printed. So just this video, I'm gonna compare a few different custom printing websites, see what their shirt quality is like compared to each other's, and graphic quality, mostly, actually. So yeah. I've picked the worst place to film this video because I am getting bombarded by mosquitoes. So this shirt I ordered from AliExpress, a Chinese website, which is a lot of cheap stuff, a lot of cheap services, and custom shirt printing. I got really into this show, Nirvana the band, the show, but they don't sell merchandise because it's just really obscure, and why would they sell shirts to 5 people? I took one of the posters for the show. I found a seller on AliExpress that did custom printing shirts and ordered a shirt from them, and then direct messaged a picture attachment of this, and here it is. I got the shirt. Yeah. So AliExpress is the cheapest of the 3 stores that I've custom ordered shirts from. I think it was like $15 to get it. It just takes like a month or longer to get here though, because it's from China. The shirt's fine. It's from Gildan. I've got a couple of shirts from Gildan from various places, and the shirt's fine. It's a little bit thin. An issue with buying shirts from China is that they have different sizing. I ordered a medium from them, and this is like kind of the size of a small. So if you're going to order from AliExpress, order a size up. The print on it, I think it's called vinyl, or I don't know, but it feels like plastic. It's not a nice feeling. It has great image quality. The colors look right, and it's pretty good image quality, like resolution. But the actual material is not nice to feel, not nice to wear. It's smooth, but solid, so it's not breathable. Obviously, it's flexible, as in you can bend and whatever, crease the shirt. But it's not breathable when you wear it. So if you have a sweat like a human being, you're not going to get any breathability in these areas. But I mean, that's maybe because this is a solid picture, so there's no gaps between each character, or there's just no gaps between to let air through. The text here, because there's a lot of gaps between each text, I guess that's kind of more breathable, but you're gonna have some issues. I wouldn't recommend doing any strenuous exercise wearing shirts from AliExpress. But this is after I think half a year of washes, and the printing has it's held up remarkably well. Now this is a shirt that I ordered from Tee Junction on clearance, because Tee Junction is an Australian printing site. They often do clearance sales, and both shirts that I've ordered from them were on clearance. So it was $12 to $15 something to get the shirt. Normally they're $25 to $30 a shirt. This shirt specifically is AS color, which apparently they're just the best shirts, best t-shirts. I have another shirt from AS color I didn't bring with me, from Auntie Donna, an Auntie Donna shirt that was printed on an AS color shirt. Yeah, they're very soft. This specifically is the paper AS color, which they don't make anymore. So this one is a bit thin. God, there's so many mosquitoes. But I think normally their shirts, AS color shirts, are a bit thicker than this. So if you order from Tee Junction, you're gonna get a thicker shirt. So Tee Junction's printing, not vinyl, or at least not the whatever plastic AliExpress does. The colors are very saturated and vibrant, which is nice. We'll say the print is kind of broken up a bit. It's kind of like a painting, Oh, is that what this is? Maybe it's acrylic, I don't know. Interestingly, so this is a black shirt, and the graphic that I've used on this, which I designed myself, there are some black parts on the design that I made, and when they've printed this, they've left out the black ink from the graphic. So these areas where it's just black, or like the picture's black, that's just the shirt. It's just the shirt's fabric, the black fabric. I will say on the sides, there is like white on the sides. I don't know if that's cause of, you know, the original graphic having like transparent bits, you know, just like the outline is like a bit transparent, so that was converted into white on the printing, or if that's like adhesive. I don't know. It's not terribly distracting, but it does look a little amateurish. Like, it doesn't look like a professional shirt because of that. And I've got another shirt from Tee Junction as well. This is a sportage shirt. Yeah, I got another shirt from Tee Junction. I've only had this for maybe a month or so, so I've washed it a few times, and the graphic, the printing is kind of chipping off a bit. Like, I think if I rubbed like lightly on the printing, it would come off, and that's like really noticeable on this one. Yeah, but with that Tee Junction, you get some options on what shirt you want to get, like what manufacturer shirt you get. I think they're all the same, really. I just chose different colors, and they're pretty much the same. I think that's going to be the case with like all these shirts. It's just like, it's a shirt, it's a t-shirt, you know, a cotton t-shirt. What do you expect? So yeah, this shirt, the printing is fine. Again, on the sides, on the outlines, on the edges, there is the white border around all the elements. And I don't know if that's because of the graphic, the image having transparency, or that's just like adhesive. I always wash my shirts with cold water, inside out, and that's like the best way to protect the graphic on your shirt. But alas, I don't know, I guess it's just not holding up that well. Next two shirts are from Redbubble, which is a community store place thing, I think. I don't know how to call it, but this is kind of custom printing in that the shirts are made to order, and you can choose, you can like, you know, scroll through the website and find designs other people have uploaded, and then buy a shirt using that thing. So that's what these two shirts were. I didn't design these shirts, and these shirts have been washed twice. I haven't had these for a long time, but thus far it's been holding up pretty well. Of course, inside out, cold wash. Yeah, the color's very nice. I say be careful what color shirt you choose when ordering from Redbubble, because the preview pictures that they have, I wouldn't say are entirely accurate. Oh, but hey, this shirt also has outline, like white outlines around the sides. So maybe it's just a normal shirt thing. Redbubble often does like 20% off or 30% off shirts or everything sales. The prices of shirts tend to vary from Redbubble, because there's like the standard, I don't know, $20 or $24 minimum they have to charge. Then also like the artist gets to choose how much money they want to get from each purchase. So this shirt was, I think, $26, and it can range up to like, it can go up to even like $32 for a shirt. But then with the 20-30% off, goes down to like $20. But then also you got to pay for delivery, because both AliExpress, or at least the seller that I used, AliExpress, and Tee Junction, they're free shipping. Redbubble, the shipping was like $7-8 for two shirts. I think it's the same cost for like one shirt as it is for two shirts. So I'd say if you're gonna order shirts from Redbubble, order more than one, so you make use of that delivery cost. But it's nice. I like Redbubble, but I also don't like it, because a lot of the art on Redbubble is stolen. Because anyone can upload or create an account to Redbubble, and they can just take artwork that they found online and pretend that they made it and then sell themselves. So you got to be careful, if you care about it, finding sellers that are actually, the artists of whatever they're selling. Which I'm fairly certain that I bought this from the actual artist. I will say though, this other shirt that I have, also from Redbubble. This was kind of stolen art, kind of. This is traced art from Clayton Hickman, who, yeah, this is a Doc 2 shirt. Redbubble actually has 2 different types of shirts, or like t-shirts. They have 3. They have the premium shirts, they have classic shirts, and essential shirts. I couldn't find anything online about the differences between each. So I just went with classic, and classic is fine. Classic is just a good shirt. I think it's heavy, yeah, it's heavy cotton, so kind of thick. I'm guessing essential is like thinner cotton, and then premium, I don't know, is smooth. I don't know what premium is. I wouldn't bother with that though, because this is classic. This is a classic shirt, and it's fine. It's just a shirt. Colors are nice, saturated. I don't know if I mentioned that about the Tee Junction shirts, but these shirts they're breathable and they feel smooth, and soft, and not like plastic. So I feel like I can wear this shirt and breathe where the graphic is, unlike the AliExpress shirt. Only thing is, it's like twice the price though, because the AliExpress shirts are like $12 to $15. This one from Redbubble and Tee Junction ones, they're like, you know, $25, $30. And is that worth it for a shirt? Do I feel like I've gotten $25 worth out of this shirt? I don't know. I wouldn't say like particularly. I wouldn't say this is a $25 shirt, because it's just a shirt with a nice picture on it. But you know, that's what I wanted. I just wanted a shirt with this picture that I like. I think most of the money goes to Redbubble though. They like pocket most of the money, and then the artist gets maybe like $1 or $2 at most each shirt. $20, $25, $30 seems to be the standard for getting a custom printed shirt of like good quality, decent quality. The AliExpress shirt is fine, but it's not a comfortable shirt. I think you got to consider how often you're going to buy a shirt with like, you know, this exact image on it, or you know, whatever image you want to get printed. Do you want to, you know, save 10, 15 bucks to get a worse shirt? It's nice if you like design the shirt yourself, because then you're like the only person in the world that has this shirt, you know, a shirt with this on it. It feels special getting shirts that you made yourself. So yeah, those are 3 different places that I've bought custom shirts from. Redbubble and Tee Junction, they're fine. They're fine. Get those shirts. AliExpress, try that if you want to experiment with having a custom shirt, but you don't want to like spend $25 on it. Yeah, thanks for watching.